Clarke, you have been a very successful career woman, but you also have had a strong family. You're a widow of Justice Neville Clarke. You were married to him for over 33 years, and mother of 3 very successful children. Dr. Nigel Clarke, who is Vice President of the Mussels Group. Your daughter, who is a St. Andrew alumni, Tanya Roxanne Clarke, who is a consultant in internal medicine at the University of the West Indies, but also has her own private practice. And then you have a son in Florida who is a lawyer. So perhaps you have a little, you could give us some clues as to how to produce these wonderfully successful children and to live such a fulfilled life. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, I support and encourage parental involvement in a child's education. I wrote on that too, was published in the Daily Tuna some time ago. Neville and I were integrally involved in our children's education and encouraged them, especially my husband, to excel nothing but the best. And I'll tell you this, that he knew no physics. He could only spell the word physics. But when Nigel, in second form, was having problems with physics, he took the book and read the physics book and helped Nigel, changed his attitude to physics. He ended up getting A at A levels. That's how intense my husband was, late husband, in helping his children. But I also believe in children with a solid foundation. We are a Christian family. And praying for and with them to me was so important. I did not let a day pass when I was praying, and still do for them. You know, I don't have them to pray with them, but they knew that it gave them some confidence to know Mother and Daddy are always there praying when they're doing exams, they're backing them up, asking God to help them. So it did something for them, and I believe that's so important.
And you now have, I believe, 6 grandchildren?
I have 6 grandchildren. Oh, the joys of my life. Yes, 6 grandchildren. 3 boys, 3 girls. Yes. Tanya has 4, Nigel 2. So I'm still hoping that I have more. When Dave is ready, I'm still hoping.
So in terms of the youngsters in Jamaica, and particularly the students of St. Andrew High School, how would you speak to them in terms of their future and how they should focus on?
I would beg of them to prioritize their education. Don't get distracted. There's all the time when you're finished to love and fall in love and do everything else. And I'll tell them what my mother used to tell me. Get your education and your career. Never ever go into a marriage dependent on a man. That thing stuck with me. I never got married till I finished my postgrad because I wanted to be, just as my mother said it, this independent woman. Although married, but more partnership, not depending. No, please finish your education, get a career, be as independent as you can before you even start having children. So you'll be better able to take care of your children.
Great.
Pay for their extracurricular activities. Let them swim, let them dance. My children did everything, played the piano, because I was that independent woman who paid for those things. So yes.
Let's look now at the lighter side to Mary Clarke. Tell us a little bit about some of the hobbies that you have. I'm sure you must have.
I love the water.
Swimming?
I love swimming. I still go to swimming twice a week for the exercise. I love water. And I love to read. I used to hide and read
What is your favorite, who is your favorite author?
Catherine Marshall. And I tell you about Catherine. She became a widow at 36, her husband was 39. Peter Marshall, he was a Bible teacher. And so she started by recording his messages, writing his messages after he died. And then she started writing. But she writes about life, about her journey as a widow, her journey as a stepmother. She gets real. There's no putting on with Catherine Marshall. And then she shares with us her faith and how her prayers were answered. So I've learned so much from her. I remember when my husband was very sick and was dying, I just went in the store. I saw a new Catherine Marshall. And when I started reading it, what was it about? The whole story again of when she went through when her husband was sick as a young widow. I didn't know I was going to be a young widow then. And I found the book so interesting, so helpful. I'm actually now rereading one or two that I read when I was much, much younger.
And I know you're a woman of strong faith. You're a deacon at Grace Missionary Church in St. Andrew. What would be your mantra?
I tried in everything I did to do everything as unto the Lord and not unto man. Not looking for the approval or the praise of man. But even helping children, I'm doing it unto the Lord. These are the Lord's children. And I must help them in whatever way I can. I must try to guide them in whatever way I can. Because I'm doing it as unto the Lord. I even did my studies like that. I said, Lord, I want to bring glory to you by doing well. So when I'm studying hard, and I'm doing well. So this has really helped me throughout my life.
And that surely must be something that would reflect well on the girls here at St. Andrew with our life more abundant motto.
Yes.
Because we do it for the Lord, as that's John 10, verse 10, which is our main.
Just do it well.
Yes.
Just imagine you're doing it to the Lord. He's looking down. And so when you have difficulties, when you can't work the problem, ask Him to help you. Ask Him to send the right persons in your life to help you. He answers prayers. Sometimes you may not find the help at home, but you bet He sends the right book, the right person, the right words to help you all along. I do believe that. Yes.
Thank you so much for that, Mrs. Clarke. And as you sit here surrounded in this museum, how do you think, what advice would you give to our students about the use of this museum, especially in relation to the history of the school and the way forward?
Number one, they can learn so much about their school. When you're in an institution, you must know where you are. And secondly, they can be so inspired to become achievers and high achievers by looking at the achievements of others. And again, they can be so inspired, as the Bible said, each man getting talents, different talents. When they look around the room, they're not seeing all doctors and lawyers. They're seeing persons of different professions, as the Lord has blessed them with talent. I want them to know each one to be his, her person, as he has been blessed with talent, to which he's going to add knowledge and skills. So they can learn so much.
Mary Clarke, Jamaica's first children's advocate, thank you so much for spending time with us today. We wish you all the best.
Thank you, and I've enjoyed sharing with you today. Thank you so much.